Hi! Today I am making another Webkinz video, and this is going to be the start of an actual series that I have in mind. It's called Webkinz Stuff, and it's going to be a series where we review Webkinz without ever actually reviewing a plush. And for those of you who don't understand that, then you must be relatively new to the fandom, but Webkinz has a lot of stuff that isn't plush that I think deserves to be talked about. I mean, it's a part of Webkinz history, and we ought to, let it be history. Let's talk about it. Alright, I have a couple little disclaimers here for you. Firstly, my dog is in the room, so if you hear any dog noises, that'll be him. Secondly, my nose is runny, so I probably sound like I'm sick. I'm sorry. If that bothers you, you don't have to watch. I'm really sorry. And next, I don't have all of the Webkinz clothes. So this is going to be a review solely based off of the Webkinz clothes that I do have. And I might do like an update eventually if I get more clothes that I think are better or worse than the ones that I have. But now we can get into the video. So Webkinz Clothes, if you don't know, were released alongside Webkinz, and they were to, obviously put on your Webkinz. They were Webkinz Clothes. Build-A-Bear clothes fit on Webkinz, I mean, decently. They fit on there enough, so at least when I was a kid, that's what I preferred to use, is I would use Build-A-Bear clothes, because the stores that I had didn't necessarily sell Webkinz clothes, so I didn't really have any until much later on in my Webkinz career, when my friend bought me some that were brand new, and I was like, oh, these are not what I expected, which is why I'm reviewing it, because Webkinz clothes are they're weird. I think they're weird. So I brought these Webkinz over because they are some regulars that I have. And Webkinz clothes, if you didn't know, I believe are designed only to fit very specific regular Webkinz. If you've got like the Webkinz pig, or if you got like a dragon or a dinosaur, I am so sorry, but none of these are gonna fit that. Webkinz clothes are very, very specific. They only fit like the most basic Webkinz that you have. Okay, so before I show you what they look like on the plush, I'm just going to do like a quick run over and show you the Webkinz clothes that I have and what they are like before I put it on a plush. Actually, I forgot one. There it is. So, okay, let's talk about this. It is not what I expected. I'm gonna say right now, I like some of the Webkinz clothes, but I will be the first to admit that they're pretty cheap. On none of these, none of them have like any clasps or buttons. You really have to like force your Webkinz into it. You really have to smush them into it. So if you have a Webkinz that you are trying to keep like in pristine condition and you don't want to mess up the fluff, I don't recommend the Webkinz clothes, because you really have to like cram them into the outfit. There's no other way. So let's talk about this skirt first. It looks like this one actually has Velcro on it, which is weird because none of these other things have any Velcro on it. This one has Velcro on it. Obviously, it doesn't look very nice. This is fringing. I'm not sure. Like, I did buy this used. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like this or if I just got a really used one. But based on, like, the baby pin, I don't know what it's called. Based on that being there, the safety pin, it's a safety pin. I would say this is supposed to be like a punk looking skirt, and maybe it's fringed on purpose. But I also wanted to mention, this is official. It's got the Webkinz tag in there. If you can see it. Yeah, it's got a Webkinz tag in there. It's official. I really like this skirt. I think it looks great on all of my Webkinz. I really like this skirt. Next, we will talk about this one. These are the swimming trunks. They feel like swimming trunks. Like, these are all of these are made out of like a different material, like a material that you would expect this item to be made out of, sort of. Like, I don't know. It's just made out of a different material. Each one is sort of unique. Like this is a really thin, fabricy material. This is more like a cottony material, and this one is also like a fabricy material with a little bit of a tulle at the bottom. And this one is made out of like whatever they make swim trunks out of. Like it's made out of the same material. It's got some elastic in it, but once again, there's no Velcro, there's no buttons, there's no clasps of any kind on this. It's got a Webkinz tag in there somewhere, I think. And I'm not bothered to look for it right now. It is official Webkinz, I promise. And what's unique about this one is it's got a little hole for the tail, which I think is just a little bizarre because not I I just don't know. I just think it's weird. I mean, I guess your Webkinz needs to have their tail pop out, but some Webkinz that you would put this on might not have tails to pop out, I guess. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. My nose is super runny and I really shouldn't be making a video, but I really wanted to, okay? I really wanted to make this. So, the next piece of clothing we're going to be talking about is the basketball uniform. Like I said, the material for this is different. Like a real basketball uniform, if this was a real basketball uniform, you would be sweating. You would be really hot. This one also has a tail hole in the shorts. Like, I had this on my Rottweiler, and the tail hole kind of looks stupid on it because the Rottweiler's tail obviously is just like a little nub. So I guess that's probably why I don't like the tail hole, because I only put these on Webkinz that don't have much of a tail for some reason. Um, I guess there's nothing wrong with the basketball uniform except for this. Like I said, it doesn't have any elastic in it and it doesn't have any clasps. So it's hard to put this on your Webkinz. You just have to shove them in there. And which I guess is it's fine. It just feels weird as a collector to be so forceful and rough with my blush. Last but not least, we're going to be talking about the dress, which I really wanted this dress. I thought it looked so cute in the pictures, but it actually looks really stupid on my stuffed animals. For some reason, it doesn't look good on the Webkinz, so I have a lot of hatred towards this dress. So this star right here is actually like a plastic star, and I like that. I like that touch. But there's no elastic, there's no Velcro, there's no clasp. So this is really hard to put on your Webkinz. You have to shove them into it, and then it looks kind of dumb, in my opinion. I think it looks really cute right now as like a dress, but I don't like how it looks on the plush. The wings feel awful, I'm not going to lie. There's no stuffing in them. They're just kind of, I don't even know how to describe them. They're just kind of weird. I have a couple of other outfits. They're on Webkinz already, and I really didn't feel like taking them off of them, so I didn't. This is a Littlekins, and he's wearing this weird, one piece. I don't remember what it's called. I know it's a thing, and I know that people wear them, and that's fine. But it looks ridiculous. I think it looks a little ridiculous. Also, I would like to mention that I believe these are for regular Webkinz, but this would never fit a regular sized Webkinz. This will only fit this Littlekins. Also, I believe I got two of these in my package, and I just lost the other one, but honestly, I wouldn't put it on anything anyways. But like, here's a regular sized Webkinz, and here's my Littlekins. This would never go on there. There's no way. It would look awful, and there's no Velcro, no buttons, no nothing. So this would be really hard to put on. Like, yes, this is a stretchy material. I just feel like I just wouldn't put my Webkinz through that, I guess. But that's why I didn't take this one off, because it would be a huge pain. That's the biggest complaint about the Webkinz clothes, is that they're too hard. Some of them are really just too hard to put on. Last but not least, the outfit I have the Santa uniform. Once again with the tail flaps, and This one doesn't have a tail, of course. This is a Littlekins too. This would fit a regular sized Webkinz. I just really wanted the Santa uniform. Oh my gosh. There's my dog. He's here now. Okay. Sorry. He's here now. Anyways, this is the Santa uniform. I believe it comes with a hat, but mine, since I bought a lot of used clothes, I'm sure it's just missing. Um, which is a shame. I would love to see what the hats are like for these, so that'll be in an update video, is I would love to see what the hats are like. This fits just fine, and actually there's Velcro on here, so that's smart. Thank you. I don't understand why some of them have Velcro and some of them don't. It's kind of just bizarre to me. But anyways, I think I kind of like the Santa uniform. It's a really felty, ugly feeling material, but it looks fine. If you want your Webkinz to be Santa, then go ahead. I recommend this one. Okay, so here they all are wearing clothes. This one, I didn't put the basketball shorts on him because his tail was too big to go through the tail hole. Another tail hole complaint. It fits him just fine. The armholes are big enough to go through. The basketball uniform looks fine on this husky. Results are gonna vary. Outfits are gonna look good on some Webkinz and not on others. That's just how it is. And I put him in the skirt for some reason. I just wanted to show off the skirt because I really like the skirt. I think the skirt just looks nice. I like how poofy it is. I like the skirt, guys. I like the skirt. Next, I'll show you this one. I just put them in the swim trunks. I think those look good on basically anything I put them in. Swim trunks look good. Also, I just wanted to take a second to mention, I believe the clothes were designed specifically to fit on these kinds of Webkinz, like the stringy, like more main, like the popular base string Webkinz. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's what I think. I think they're for the stringy Webkinz specifically. But I guess there's really no way to tell what Webkinz they designed these clothes for because, like I said, they look great on some Webkinz and they look awful on others. So it's just a roll of the dice. The dress looks better this husky than the Webkinz I had the dress on initially. But I still think it just, I don't know, something about it just looks off to me. I don't really care for it a lot. It was really hard to put this on because there's like little beans in the bottom of most Webkinz foot, and the beans make the paw bigger than the rest of the arm, and they didn't compensate for that. They didn't design these around the toe beans. Um, so yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. In all, I don't really have an opinion on the Webkinz clothes. Like I said, it's really a gamble. Some of the clothes are really well designed and they're they look nice, and some of them are kind of horribly designed and they look bad. So, and on top of that, some clothes that are designed well look bad on some Webkinz and look good on others, and vice versa. So you just have to get lucky. And I mean, Webkinz clothes are very cheap to buy secondhand. So if you're looking to try Webkinz clothes, I recommend you try them. If you don't like it, worst case scenario, you're losing $10. Like, Webkinz clothes are really pretty cheap to buy an outfit secondhand, or even to buy one new off the card that they come on. Those really aren't that expensive either. So I recommend you try Webkinz clothes if you want to. I'm not like saying that they're great, but because they're cheap, if you are interested, if you get an outfit and you have a ton of Webkinz, the outfit will look good on probably at least one of them. So I think if you think that $5 isn't too expensive for a gamble, then go for it. But otherwise, I guess I don't recommend it. I guess that's all I have to say. Coming up next, in the series is I ordered something really, really strange. So, like, Yes, there's Webkinz Clothes and Webkinz Cards, but this Webkinz thing that I ordered, I almost guarantee you have never seen before because I've never seen it before. I saw it on eBay once. Oh, there's my dog again. I saw it on eBay and I immediately bought it, and it's so weird. I promise you guys are gonna like that. So definitely stay tuned. Thank you so much if you actually watched all of this. It really means a lot when people like actually watch my content, even though it's awful. But thank you so much and have a good day.